You there?
Glad that you're here. Troy and Jerry. Think tank. They're streaming just what you needed. Glad that you're here.
What's up, Troy?
Yeah, happy Friday, Jerry.
Good to see you, man.
Whew, good to see you too, man. Good to see you too. It's been a week.
I'm ready for a good weekend, man.
I'm ready for a good weekend too.
I'm gonna get really fucked up.
I got to hit that thing. A pretty special piece, man.
Got some vapes to beat up.
They're streaming just what you needed. Glad that you're here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Troy and Jerry.
Hey, what's up, Troy?
My desk is very sticky.
I wonder why. You been dabbins? Maybe blowing vapor down there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's that's a good question. Is it the vapor or is it just like alcohol stuff?
I think with the amount of vapor that you and I do at our desk, like I've seen it do the can. Like I've cleaned this camera 2 or 3 times with isopropyl alcohol, the lens, just because, and you could tell immediately. Oh my gosh, there was a ton of vapor on there.
My monitors get it. Like when I turn my computer off and I look at the black LCD monitor screen, it's like, oh my god, look at that. Or my car, dude.
I'll bet.
Inside of my windshield and the car, I've had to clean that in an emergency. Like sometimes you get it and the sun hits the windshield just at the right angle and it lights up that internal haze.
Yeah.
Be in traffic and suddenly you can't see anything. I was wiping down the inside of my windshield with fucking dry ass baby wipes. That's the only thing I could find in the car. I went through the glove box and found a can of Chubb's baby wipes from like 14 years ago. They were all dried out. Unrolled them, trying to wipe that film off the inside of the window just so I could see. Good times.
Yikes, man. Yeah, I used to think it was cool to blow vapor up into the dash windshield, and then I realized that's going to be messy to clean up. Stop doing it.
I still do it. It's a bad habit. I mean, it's the natural place to blow your vapor, like straight out. No.
It's funny, man.
Anyway, there's something important that we need to talk about, Jerry.
Oh, please. Yeah, I'm all ears.
I didn't want to spoil it before the show, so sorry to surprise you like this.
This is fun.
I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty service. You only got like 5 days left, and if you want to, we can extend it for only $5.95 per month.
You fuckers are done chasing me through the mail, huh? Now you're going to get me straight at work. Way to go. This is great.
No, but seriously, Jerry wanted to dab before the show, and I kind of want to. Like, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. I think this time it's time to have a dab.
Let's dab it, man. Let's dab it. I'm ready. My shit's heated up.
I
got my dab. Yeah, I'm ready, man. Like I got concentrate out here, so.
All right.
All you got to do is tell me when to pull. Oh, my dab right. Oh, don't everything fall over? Shit.
Who's dabbing? Guys. Get your D's in the chat. I'm pulling.
You pulling? Okay.
I'm yoinkulating. Where's my bong? What the hell?
You're not pulling without that.
Pulled my banger. Just like holding a hot ass banger.
That's fucking great.
That would be an interesting video to do. All right. I'm at 650. By the way.
I'm way up on there. I'm in 770 on here.
Jeez. How hot you running, my dude?
I have it on the 925 you told me, bro.
Okay.
I just doing what I told. All right. Marbles on top. I'm going to start getting this dabberoonie ready. I don't even know where I'm chirping, but it's down around 500.
Tell me what you're dabbing with in the chat. Medical and medicated in Missouri is out of dabs. Oh,
dude, I'm so sorry. That sucks.
I mean, if you're ball vaping at least, then you're basically dabbing with flare.
Pick a big old bowl right now.
All right, I'll glob for you Ryan.
Nice. Oh shit! God
I'm at
damn,
520. How about you, Jer?
605. Knock
Here's the chirp.
yourself
I
out.
got to do it. Cheers,
Ouch.
brothers.
Cheers. Here's mine. Not like that. Back. All right. Yeah, Troy. He's singing.
She's a woo, woo. Shoobity woo, woo.
That's my chirp at 500.
Oh my god, that was a eater.
Ooh. Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you marijuana.
And Dabbit concentrate foam.
I think, Jerry, this may break your heart. This may hurt some people's feelings.
But my car's out of warranty.
No, I'm getting to the serious part, man. Don't talk about this.
I'm not falling for another banana in the tailpipe.
I think I can go full dabs, like go dabs only. And I think aside from this show tonight, for the entire month of November, I'm going to go no flower November. So all dabs November, no flare November. Like, you know, some people stop shaving for November to like promote prostate cancer awareness or something, or testicular cancer. I don't know if I forget what it is. I apologize. Please don't cancel me for not knowing. I'm in good spirit here. I'm going to go no flower November for both testicular and prostate cancer, and for ball vape awareness.
Well, shit, for the cause, I might want to jump in there too then. No, it's just no flower. So you can vape any way you want, whether it's a pen or a slurper or anywhere in between.
Oh, that's a good. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I prefer to go pure dabs, like all real concentrates. But I suppose you can count like edibles, count your carts. I got some carts here that need to use, so let me use them while we're taking a break from Flare.
Hey, is that what you want to do?
That's what I want to do. Like, especially now that I've found some really good. I wouldn't say really good. I found some very good for the price hash rosin, like less than $30 a gram.
The stuff you got last time.
Yeah. Oh, I went back.
Okay, so you got something big.
Dude, I couldn't sleep at night. I was up at night thinking, I'm like, what if their lineup of $27 hash rosin is all that good? What if that jar isn't a fluke? What if that $27 jar is as good as the low tier 710 labs? Because that's about what it is. It tastes like the tier 4 710 labs, and
good stuff.
It's significantly cheaper. And I couldn't stop thinking, like, what if it's all good, dude? Like, what if their other shit is all good? And I've just been sleeping on it because I've been burned by so many cheap grams. I mean, even just like a month ago, like when I bought that Cannabiotics hash rosin, that was mids as fuck, and it was like $45. And I was like, okay, at least it has good terps to go along with the midsy shit, you know?
Right.
But your homie can't be smoking on 710 labs all day, every day, when it's like a gram a day or a gram every 2 days. You know what I mean? But this $27 grams of quality.
Well, I'd be interested in doing that with you, but that means I'm going to have to hold back on what I just took possession of, which was some really nice flower that I haven't even gotten into. So anyhow, I've got some flower I'd like to hit.
Well, I'm very proud of you. I'm envious because my flower is all this pre-ground stuff right now.
Oh, you're still hitting that? That's funny, man. Is it the same batch?
Dude, it's like it's an ounce of it. There's a half ounce in each of these cans, and I got 2 of them. Honestly, it's not bad. It tastes pretty fine, but yeah, it's definitely mids.
I hear you, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind dabbing more, trying it out, but actually, I'm not going to be able to do that anytime soon. I have some things on the calendar that are flower that I have to beat up over the next couple of weeks. So
yeah, see, well, I think we're in the opposite situation there. Like I've got a flower device or 2 that I should be testing, but I also have multiple concentrate devices that I need to make content for. So it's a nice little opportunity for me to align a few projects and crank out content for the Switch 2, crank out content for the bomb. Got the bomb over here.
right on.
What else? There was one more. Oh, that fogger. That fogger is on my list. Like I want to make a vape zone review for that.
That thing right there.
Bro, that getting people that are new to cannabis and new to vaping, that device is so fucking fun and perfect for them.
Right.
It's been amazing. Like
awesome.
It's been one of my new favorites to share. Like people are like, "Oh, I know about the volcano." I'm like, "This is kind of like the volcano, but with dabs."
And it's gonna blow it in your face. Or are you blowing bags for them?
No, I'm blowing them right in their face. Most people prefer to put it in their mouth. Most people prefer to wrap their lips around.
Yeah, they both got that fucker. Huh? Okay.
Yeah, like they feel weird holding it and just letting it blow all over their lips. Oh my god, do you hear yourself?
Snip that one, guys. That's funny. I don't know, man. It's a different hit when you just put your lips up next to it because you get everything airs out a little bit. You know
it airs out, and I'm torn by it because it seems like you're still kind of getting all of it, you know, but then it feels different in your mouth and lungs.
I mean, it's more comfortable. It probably takes more hits like that to get high. I think because you're taking in air, you're probably not taking in as much. It's probably a shorter dab or lesser dab because you can only breathe in so much, and some of that's air. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it
takes a little more, but it's just so comfortable and fun. So dope. I'm glad you're using that some more, man. I really like that, and I think about it a lot. Like I remember somebody asked me I was using it much. I'm going, man, I'm dabbing everything on the planet. Like nothing's going more than 3 or 4 days right now. You know, I'm just trying to check it all out. So,
right. Mine's actually in. I don't have a term for it anymore, but I like to give my devices out to people that will use them heavily for like weeks or even months at times, and they'll provide feedback. They're like, "Yeah, I fucking love this thing." Sometimes they don't want to give it back.
right. Okay.
You know, I'm like, well, then let me review it. You know, let me make my content about it.
Right.
And then I'll sell it to you for cheap.
There you go. Once I get it back, then we'll talk. Then we'll talk. That's fucking great, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Yeah, because I do like that thing. That's pretty dope. I need to break it out some more. But I still have a few things to break through. I just got my Switch today, so I'm all excited.
Oh, dude, that's a fun one.
I get to join the club here. So
we'll do a show on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, soon. I think I'm gonna start dabbing on the fucker tomorrow. So,
nice.
If not sooner, we'll see.
Oh my god, my water is over carbonated. I almost died right there. I almost died.
Oh shit. We don't want that, Troy. Well, shit, Troy. We should probably get into the news here. We'll be here all night.
Yeah, I suppose we can jump in. I'm plenty high. You know, your mouth be getting dry. You're plenty high.
Vape news.
Vape news. Troy and Jerry make me go.
Planet of the Vapes present the Vape news.
Vape news, baby. I love that.
Yeah, so the first thing that's actually out of order, but since it's up on my window right now, the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes, sir.
That's not what it is. It's the 8th annual fundraiser from Ed's TNT. This time it's up on the Ent Exchange website. The cool thing that Ed's been doing here, the Make-A-Wish fundraiser, it's a raffle that they do every year. They get a whole bunch of cool ass prizes from all the different vape makers. Like really cool shit, man. Really cool. The Nana Bonger, a bog oak wood scents, dude. That's like an expensive ass. That's like the $500 log, man. That's like crazy old wood
with all the fixins,
dude. The really nice stuff. Donated by V Goodies in the house.
Oh, that Purple Heart's the real deal.
Canvas hardware.
That'd be nice, man.
Lots of cool stuff. You can get raffle wins here for. Jesus Christ, I'm high, Jerry. You can win a lot of cool things here.
A lot of cool vape caps, man. Yeah, you can. But anyhow, no, it's been going on for years, man. Go check it out. And Ed, I'm pretty sure everything goes straight to the Make-A-Wish Foundation because these are all donations. So it's beautiful. The manufacturers and the retailers give the prizes for free, which is awesome. And then Ed he puts all the work into getting the whole donation going. And what a great fucking thing. 8 years he's been doing this. I love it.
8 years, and it gets bigger and bigger every year. Here's how to enter. You donate money to Make-A-Wish. $10 is one entry, $50 is 6 entries, $100, 13 entries, 150, 20 entries, $200, 28 entries. All you do is screenshot your receipt, send that receipt to them, and then they draw a winner on December 1st. I know Ed will go live. I think he went live on Instagram last year before, and does all the drawings. It's a long stream, but
I'll bet
lots of cool stuff to win. And their goal is to raise $10,000. So kick ass. Ed's TNT and Ent Exchange is in on it. A bunch of people are in on it, man. All kinds of amazing people in the community are donating things. So kudos to them all, really.
Yeah, and great job, Ed, man. I love this. Ed's a great guy, man. Good stuff.
Super fun. I miss hanging out with Ed. I can't wait to get together with Ed soon.
I haven't seen him in a while, man. We had a good time session with him.
Yeah. Speaking of Florida, Jerry, what happened to Florida? Florida sucks. They did not pass the weed ballot.
You know, I mean, it's like I'm disappointed because I know the majority wants this. We know that 57% wants it and will vote for it, but it's usually about 68% in polls, and it takes 60 to fucking change it. These things aren't easy to change in this state. 60%, not 50%. It's hard to change anything at 60%.
So that's what happened. You guys got 57% people voted yes on marijuana, but your state law says that you need a 60% majority, so it didn't pass.
Correct. And you know, it was interesting watching the flow of ads and information and campaign, and really watching, you know, just you could tell when the anti-money came in, you know what I mean? And our governor was campaigning hard against it. And then Trump was here in state saying he was for it and going to vote for it. So it was like, okay, that's interesting. And yeah, the governor went hard. And
wow.
You know, the same stupid fear disinformation ads, you know, just wrong stuff. you know.
Oh man.
And they weren't even directly saying it. They were just referencing old stereotype fears that a really old demographic state would get pinged by. And they hit them all, man. They hit them all. They were talking about driving high and pregnant high, and now everybody's gonna be smoking high at the parks with the kids. And I'm just like, come on, man, nobody wants to go to the park and smoke with the fucking kids, man. It's like dumb stuff like that. I'm like, what are they doing? And going hard. And I'll be damned if it didn't work. It scared all these motherfuckers that have those. I mean, I know, man. I grew up in the age when they were pumping that shit when I was a kid, so it pings me, and I was like, these motherfuckers.
I imagine there's a lot of like snowbirds who have residence in Florida as well. So
Yeah, they eventually end up here permanently. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They end up being there most of the time out of the year. Like they stay there eight months or whatever.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Yeah, that sucks. I heard there was a bunch of shitty things in the bill as well, and that was some of the reasons that people were sketched out by it. But
well, that's what they campaigned against it. You know, that one of the things they were talking about is, oh no, this is bad. Only they can sell it. You can't grow it. You can't sue them if somebody dies. All these really extreme circumstance things. Some of them actually wrong, and they just again were pinging all the old fears. Now, I'm not saying this was a great bill, but the alternative right now is putting motherfuckers in jail. So that's worse. You know what I mean? And they're talking about how this goes too far. I'm like, we're already too far the other way. So what we didn't do is swing way over here. I'm cool with that, but let's quickly get something closer to what's reasonable. And what pisses me off is that's a 2 to 4 year cycle, man. Like that shit doesn't change in 3 months. You know what I mean? So fuck. People still gonna go to jail for that shit in Florida.
Next time, Florida. In other news, Mr. Eric Kahn has finally discovered ball vapes, or at least somebody sent him a ball vape, and he's hitting one. He says he liked it. I think he only took a few hits, but then he went back to smoking in his stream, which is understandable. He's a smoker. He's not gonna want to have a big ass plugged in device like that.
It looks like a SKO almost or something. What does he got there?
It's one of the Chroma things.
Oh, okay. Old or new, I wonder, because I have some of the old ones, but I don't have one with the coil like that on it. Interesting. Well, he's banging the hell out of that, man. I'm glad he liked it. Yeah, the motherfucker can fucking rip a bong.
Yeah, man. I hope he explores more. Be cool. But yeah, nice to see that he's got one, and he's had the experience at least, and he's showing the experience to people. And his comments are lit up with other people who have already have a ball vape. Like there's all kind of like a terp hammer. I've been waiting for you to hit a ball vape. Like there's multiple comments that are from people that are already hitting ball vapes. Like that guy already recognized the Aroma. I guess that's what it is. Welcome to the Ball Vape Club. Ball vapes, dry herb vapes, ball vapes, fuck combustion, ball vapes. Yeah, man. It's good to see. Good to see.
Absolutely, man. It's good to see him milking that fucker, getting it right. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hit us up, Eric. We'll connect you with something better. But check out this post on Reddit, Jerry. This Mighty Plus case. This thing is insane in the membrane.
That goes over your Mighty.
Can we go full time here? Get this the fuck out the way. Yeah, it's like a leather case. It's the map of Skyrim.
What?
Burned on there.
Way.
Yeah, it's like the Skyrim map.
I did not pick up on that. That's cool as fuck.
The Rasta stitching. Oh my
God.
God.
I picked up on. That's gorgeous.
Right? I love it. It's super cool.
And the buttons, are those not the buttons? That's a cover of the buttons?
It's cut out. It's cut out. So
it's cut out. Okay.
You're in the actual buttons.
Dope as fuck, man.
Yeah, and it's like a 2-piece case. There's like a piece for the mouthpiece or obviously the adapter.
Wow, cut out there for the USB-C.
Oh,
Well done, man.
I love it.
Well done. Let's see some more of that. If you guys see some cool shit like that, man, send us a link. Email us. What's the email that they send us to?
This one is available on Etsy. Like this guy's on Etsy.
What do they want them to email news to us?
News at troyandjerry.com.
I don't know. I thought it was that, but anyhow, Troy and Derry think tank at Gmail definitely works. You could do that.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
So I like to see a lot of this shit. This is cool. I love this.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And yeah, this case is available on Etsy. So if you're looking for something like that, I think the guy makes all kinds of vape cases. A lot of cool vape case makers in the space. Now we've covered the a couple different ones.
Yeah.
Now. Good shit. Good shit.
Nice.
Well, I think that's the news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I was double checking. I had to check this. That was great.
Yeah, I haven't had dry herb in since like well, no, I had some in the car the other day, but I haven't hit much ball vapes. I've only been dabbing.
Okay.
Yeah, I did some testing with the TKO and turned on the Ace and the TKO just to compare the two, and both of them smoked my ass.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's a great time.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I went up to a bigger bowl just to test them adequately. I didn't want to test them only using the pinch hitter bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been using that pinch hitter bowl for like a month now, like as my main bowl. So that means like that I've trained myself and built my tolerance around that 0.1 gram bowl, like a super tiny bowl, hitting it in one hit, happy 420. That pinch hitter bowl has been my life. And to test this other one, I started hitting some bigger bowls. And I ended up having like a 3-hour long sesh with all these different bowls and all these different vapes. I got super rocked.
That's awesome. How big are your dabs now, given you were doing a little bit of flower?
I'm globbing like a motherfucker.
So you're back to big Troy dabs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. This to make the slurpers work in the super fun way, you gotta put in a pretty big dab, like
Totally get it.
Probably a 1/10 of a gram ish on the heavy side. For a big glob is a 1/10 of a gram at least.
I'm still doing mine that are probably 0.15. You know what I mean? Somewhere in there, more or less. I don't really know. I never weigh my dabs. So anyhow. But what are we doing next? Are we gonna roll right into some you got some herb? Do you have dry herb with you?
Yeah, I got some dry herbs.
Okay, you got that ground stuff you can use if you need it. So okay, gotcha.
Yeah, thanks.
What you got there, man?
Oh, these are some bud cups.
Oh, right on.
I don't even know if this company is still around.
I have no idea. I think they're around. I don't know. Like, is their site up? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Cool little product.
Yeah. One of the originals, in the capsule market, I would say.
I've got a 10 around here, but we're not doing that one first. We're gonna do
No. I was just opening them, bro. Jeez.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, whoa, my man's starting from the bottom again.
Pre-ejaculation. Don't worry about it.
No. I'm gonna check these things because it's fun. Oh, can I just do that? No.
No, but you want to take a dab before we get into this thing, or how are we gonna do
I was thinking I would, but I didn't want to push it. Yeah, let's do that.
That's funny.
You looking to dab? You trying to dab, man?
You trying to dab?
Hey, man, we even started with dosing capsules. I think we want to get fucked up first.
Yeah. How about you in the chat? You guys want to take a dab before we take our caps off?
We take your caps off. Love that.
You came in late, so you could avoid the dosing capsule.
It's funny, man. You know we hit the topic late and keep going, man. That's the
man,
way to go. Yeah, you got to show up early and leave early if you want to miss the topic.
Oh, what is going on with my mouse?
Yeah, man, you're over there in chat. You can make a suggestion. I'm not sure I'll see it, but you go for it, bro. So, is that what we're doing next? We're dabbing. We're dabbing, and then we're capsuling. We're gonna dab and then capsule.
We're gonna dab. Yeah, I think so. I mean, what did Lux say in the chat? Did she say?
I do that all the time with the conduction and the Stores and Bickle capsules. So go for it. It'll probably work in all of the heavy convection vapes, but best way to know is give it a shot, man.
My mouse is dying. Something's wrong with my mouse. What the fuck is going on here?
So you're not changing your view?
Ooh, what?
So you're not changing your view, then you're stuck right here, aren't you?
I can change my view because I have my.
Oh, you got that thing right on. Cool.
Oh wait. Oh.
It's more than that, isn't it?
I don't know. But my mouse doesn't scroll. Oh, now it scrolls.
There you go.
I guess it heard me, dude. I need to find a keyboard and mouse that I can be happy with.
There you go. Let's go shopping tomorrow.
We should, but probably for groceries. Are we Durban?
Let's do it. I've got all my same shit out. So all you got to do is tell me when you're pulling. Actually, I'm going to tell you when I'm pulling because mine's hotter than yours. Are you ready to pull? Like, do you want to? Or do you need some time? Okay.
I mean,
you don't need some time. I'm pulling now. Don't pull yours. Because mine's gonna show up at like 700 points here. So let's see.
Oh, shit. Hold up. I got a problem. I've been keeping track of my strains by keeping them in their original box because the jar doesn't have a label, a strain label. That's what you get when you get cheap grams. But now I left them out of the box.
Go ahead and pull, Troy.
And I don't know which one.
It's time to pull. It's time to pull, Troy.
I know what this one is. It's time to pull. Jeez, Jerry. Okay. I'm pulling. All right, everyone pulling in the chat?
Chat. Pull them out.
Where's my dab right?
Sarah Leaf, no, don't tell us that. No, it's cool. Like I like some and I don't like others, so you'll see.
Dude, yeah, she already gave me the preaching today. Fucking ambushed me.
Yeah. Shit. Well, shit, Sarah Leaf, tell us in the chat why you like them and which ones you use. I'd love to know.
Now she had very good reasoning, dude. So don't worry about it. I documented it. Didn't you see the card?
Well, I have my reasons, and if they're already in the list here, that's great. But I mean, I guess I chirped a while ago.
Yeah, don't. You're fucking me up. I'm scared. I'm gonna miss my chirp. Talking to me when I'm fucked up.
I don't have my dab out.
Oh my god, Jerry, you were the one.
I was the one. I was the one, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna like try to. No, I was. I just want to dab after you, Troy. I can't help it.
Well, I'm gonna go in a little lower this time.
Okay.
So there's my chirp at 515. I'm at 503.
I'm at 530. I'll be right there.
I'm at 496. 488. I'm gonna do it 488 because I'm probably 485, 482 right now, probably.
I'm at 500 going in. Cheers, gang.
Okay.
Yeah, man, work it.
Huh? A little more of the strawberry terps on the low end, tail end of that.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. Ooh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere, Troy. Now we're getting somewhere. Ooh. All right.
1 gram dab. Jay wants it. All right, Jay, tell us when you're done with your 1 gram dab. We'll give you the roll.
You can go for it, man. See you on the other side, but I'll be watching.
What's the biggest dab you've ever done, Jerry?
The biggest dab I've ever done?
Yeah.
Was with you. So,
what do you mean?
Well, I mean, probably on the stream with you. Because I think I loaded up. I think when we were doing the one damn grab, one
damn grab,
man. That's it. I think I came in at a half a gram. I was like, dude, when I saw how big a gram was, I was like, there's no fucking point in me doing that. Like, most of it's not going to get consumed. And that's the case even with a half. You know, most of it ends up in a puddle somewhere, or, you know, it's a lot of waste. But it's also a lot of really fun overwhelm of the system.
Yeah. Yeah, the terpene hurricane, like the overwhelm of the high, like of a big dab like that when it comes on.
Yeah.
You got to hold on to the desk.
Yeah, I did that. I'm with you. That's fun.
And then you're cold. You ever get so high that you're cold?
Ooh, I don't know. It's not cold. I don't know if that's shown up like that before.
You might not get it. So it's not something everybody experiences.
Do you?
Yes. Yes. If I get cold, I know that I'm.
Excuse me.
Either cold or high. You know, like, dude, remember in Vegas when we took the 1,000 milligrams together?
And the drink, or the
I would get like waves of cold. Like we were in Vegas.
Yeah, was it cold in that convention center though? Was that legit, or was it just waves?
I don't know. It could have been. It could have been like, because it was like Vegas in the winter time, you know.
Well, that was fun. I think mine was not as much as yours. I think I was like 800-ish. I was probably 100.
You shared. You shared.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
It's okay. It's okay. We didn't both need to have an emotional breakdown on THC, you know.
The last time I was really going after my edibles, I put down about 7 or 8 of those 10 milligram ones in an evening, and then went to bed. Next day, had a great time. Kept it going with more edibles. Then vaped a few times and really skied. But that was fun. I dug that. If I'm going to enjoy edibles, I know I need about a whole pack or two to get going. You know what I mean? And even then, I'll still be fine. I'll just finally have a nice little float. There'll be a little float to things.
My favorite are rosin gummies, like gummies that are made with either rosin or hash rosin.
Okay.
They have the best edible high, in my opinion, in my experience.
And now I gotta look for that.
Yeah, like the syrup and stuff like that. They're usually made with like distillate, and I know terpenes and things like that don't have as much effect when they're taken orally, but I think there's more to it. Like they're because like distillate gummies and rosin gummies have very different effects.
Yeah. Okay. You ain't just getting high.
Like rosin gummies, I can be very happy off of like 30 or 40 milligrams. But with like the distillate gummies,
Yeah.
I'm taking 150, 200.
To get started or total?
Probably total.
Okay. Yeah, because I'll start with like 3 or 4 and then eat them like two at a time over the course of an afternoon and see how far we got,
Yeah.
something like
I
that.
like starting with a gummy in the day.
And
then you forget about it, and then you vape a bowl, and it hits you really hard, and like whoa.
Yeah, that's right.
You remember? Oh yeah, that's why I'm so fucking high.
Funny, man. That's what I did. I thought it was the weed. That's funny. Well, speaking of starting, where do you want to start tonight? It looks like you're whipping out the Venti.
Well, I figured to get the show started, to get me resize some windows here and clean up my desktop.
Right on. Right on. You go for it, man. You organize, baby. I love it when you do that.
Do you want to start, or people have
Sure
more
thing.
things to say?
No, you can do your thing, and I'll kick it off. How's that?
I can do my thing, and you'll kick it off.
All right, cool. Yeah, basically, we're going to talk about some dosing capsules tonight. It used to be that there was really only like a couple of dosing capsules out there. There was Stores and Bickles, which has been out for a long time, and then some older vapes like maybe Flower Mate and stuff like that. But for the most part, we didn't like them. Stores and Bickle did a good job, but everybody else was just kind of, it was weak sauce, and we didn't really enjoy it. But as vapes have gotten better, some of the capsules have gotten better, and now you can get some sessions that are really pretty good. And capsules will keep your oven spotless. They don't have to clean the oven hardly ever. And then they're easy to use and load and reload on the go. You load them all at home and then just swap capsules out as you go on the road. Later on, you still have to empty those out, and then over time you'll need to clean up the capsules. Maybe you might soak those or something. So there's still cleanup on the capsules, and so there's downsides to that. But what people like about them is clean ovens and easy to use, and those are some of the big advantages. So I think we're going to start out with some of the ones that we like, right, Troy? Some of the good ones, and what the ones that perform pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only going to use a couple of ones here, but yeah. Did you see the format in the card? You saw the big format in the card, right?
Yeah. I see you've got the hybrid there. That's awesome.
Shit. Well, this right here is the exact opposite of capsules.
Oh, nice. You got a big wad on top there. Nice little cork.
Yeah. Damn. That's not what a capsule. That's not what a capsule user would see.
Shit. And that aspect there with it makes it looks like it's 10 times bigger. You know what I mean? It's so funny. It looks like it's 5-gallon jug size.
I mean, it is pretty big.
Right? That's fucking great. But when your head is above it and it looks like it's up close to your chest, but it's not, that's when it looks huge.
Wait, when it's here?
No, the way you had it. You hold it out in front of you and underneath your head so that it looks like you're holding it close. You have both hands on it, and it was basically focusing kind of on it, but you could see you too, and it looked like it was right in front of your chest.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty big. Yeah, now you're starting to get it. There you go. See that? You see how it looks like huge. You got giant hands. Fucking Popeye right now with those forearms. Fucking great. I love that. I don't know what you call it. That's not. It's a perspective, I guess.
Yeah. So capsules, they're a nice way for people to handle their weed all at once in one location. So like if they're at home, they can load their capsules and then put their capsules in a little container and have them with them on the go when they don't want to deal with weed on the go. Like they don't want to carry a container of weed and load their vape with greens. They'd rather deal with these. I get that. I'm just not like that.
Not Troy. No, man.
I mean, I think it's like a California luxury though. You know, like if I lived back in Illinois before it was legal, like when you'd legit go to jail for it, and I was in my current state where I carry vapes with me on the go, and I needed to do it even if it was illegal, then yeah, capsules. You know, that would be a way to carry them in a little airtight thing, vape them in ways where I'm not getting it on my fingers. And then the vape smells less when you're using capsules because honestly, did I tell you about the grocery store incident that happened 2 weeks ago? I know I told some people.
No.
I was getting Thai food, and there's a Thai food that's next to my grocery store. Yeah. The Thai restaurant next to my grocery store. So I packed my venti and I went to the Thai restaurant. I went inside, ordered my food, and said, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get some shit. And I vaped my bowl on the walk to the grocery store, you know. And the only thing I was buying was like eggs and chocolate chips or something. So it was like super quick. It was like I vaped my bowl on the walk, and it was like, I don't know, enough to take 6 hits. I finished my bowl well before going into the store. Like the bowl, like it was done. Like no more vapor, even at 410. Dumped it. I think I dumped it. May not have dumped it. Finished it, turned it off, put it in my pocket, went inside, grabbed my eggs, grabbed the chocolate chips, get in line. And the dude in front of me, as he's like checking out, was casually chatting with the person at the register. And he's like, something smells funny here. And she was like, yeah, I smell that too. Kind of skunky. And I was like oddly weirded out because like the guy looked back at me after saying it in this weird way. And there was a long pause as I processed this in my brain. And I waited and waited and fucking hoped that somebody else would say something different just so I wouldn't have the opportunity to talk. And nobody
bailed you out.
There was just the longest fucking silence. And then I finally, like, I had to say something. I'm like, are you talking about me? I'm like, I got weed in my pocket. I just vaped a bowl. I'm like, are you smelling weed? And it is both kind of like, like, this is California, fuckers.
Right? That's funny. I'd have probably been saying something like, yeah, man, I've been thinking you need to take a shower, dude. Like that's some rank you're walking with. Like, you know, just put it back on them, man. You're smelling it. I don't know. He who smelt it.
Yeah.
Deltader is wearing it, man. Well, I'm surprised you still get that in California, man. That's exactly the kind of way they were campaigning here on TV here in Florida. They were talking about that kind of thing. We don't want to smell this in our cities. Fuck you.
You know what? It's kind of like smelling people of cultures that don't want to shower and shit. It's like, that's life. You know, like you walk by people that smell, you can't outlaw it. You know, it's natural. You ever shit your pants in public? It happens. Like I hope it like once every 40 years or whatever the minimum. Shit like that happens. You can't ban it. You know. Where are we going with this?
I don't know. I was just sitting here thinking, are we supposed to talk about dosing capsules? Yeah, you were, but no, you weren't using dosing capsules. You were just chucking flour in there, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it probably was not dumped. I probably didn't dump it because I have a clearly a habit of
we're not buying it out of habit. That's for sure.
So on the dump thing, I vaped a bowl before going into the dispensary the other day. And as I got out of the car and was walking into the front doors of the dispensary, I dumped my venti. Like I opened it, dumped it, blew the spent weed right in the parking lot, just right in front of the security guard. You know, like whatever. But some people, like that security guard probably didn't think shit about it. But other places, like if I did that out in front of a Target as people were coming in and out with their kids, some people would probably find that offensive.
Like it's litter?
Either that it's litter or that's drugs. Like people are doing marijuana right there at Target parking lot, even though people are vaping their fucking vape carts all day long inside Target while they're shopping.
Right.
You know, but dumping a dry herb vape would somehow offend people, I guarantee it.
Well, dosing capsules would alleviate that. So there you go. I'm leaving it back in.
Well, yeah. Do people hot swap on the go with dosing capsules?
I think so.
Like, how many dosing capsule users do we have in the chat? I know we got at least a dozen. So Cumulo says he does.
There you go. Thank you. Damn Tango, beautiful. I know a lot of the Planet of the Vapes customers do. I mean, they sell a lot of them, and that's one of the best things in the review part is they talk about the convenience. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely a whole bunch of them. See, I can't even click them all because my mouse is fucked up.
Yeah, no worries. That was good. That was a good effort. Well, these guys know, but let me show you. Like we're this is like the original dosing capsule from Stores and Bickle here, and it's just a simple 2-piece shell with a lid and a body, and it just presses together. You press it too tight or get some weed stuck in there, you might have to never get it back again. I mean, it can get stuck, but yeah, you just put your weed in there. And I actually I want to put what I love these dosing capsules for is I like just putting whole nugs in them. Like for some reason, whole nugs in this capsule
for a Bickle capsule.
Yeah, like that right there. That fucking.
I can't.
This is a great way to do a whole nug. Is just cram that in the capsule. Now, you could just put the nug in here and say fuck it. Why the capsule? Because that's fun too. Just run around with the whole nugs and just do that. For some reason, they cook through, I think, more thoroughly in here. It'll cook all the way through, nice and tan and dark. So, anyhow, that's how I like to do the dosing capsules on this thing. And it's one of the few that I do that with. In fact, everything until I get to the conduction ones, everything else is usually a grind and loose pack. No,
you know what's interesting about the whole nug in the capsule thing in capsules is the capsule does change the vapor experience. Like for the venti, you're getting some conduction from the bowl, some conduction, some radiant, but you're getting a lot of convection. When you put it in the capsule, you're adding a buffer that buffers some of the convection, but not really all of it. But it adds like a little hug of conduction once it heats up. Like once that little capsule heats up, it's going to be tighter than the conduction you would get having your dry herb. What am I doing? Dipshit. I'm supposed to load a capsule. See that it's like second nature. It's actually not second nature to be unloading.
Put that vape down and load a capsule.
Unloading the joint here. This is how you vape a joint, by the way.
What? I didn't understand that. What did you say?
So this is how you vape a joint.
Vape a joint. Oh, open up the joint and put it in a vape. You're loading the capsule right now, right?
Yeah, but the weed's actually sticky, so it's hard to get it out.
That's funny. That's funny.
See, you did the whole nug, and I don't have any whole nug right now.
No, you don't have to do that. You can do it. You can do it the way you do it, man.
Well, I mean, I don't normally do capsules at all.
Oh, okay. So it's all out of ordinary. Right on.
Yeah, I'm to a point where I don't even want to test it unless I have to. Like if it's like a vape worth comparing, like some new capsule system, like the Angus enhanced, like those capsules. I get those. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to test these motherfuckers.
It'd be fun to hit those later.
See, it was a pain in the butt. That was a pain in the butt to load that capsule to get that little lid on there. Like I'm not good with little things like that. My fingertips have a little bit of numbness to it. I talked about the carpal tunnel thing before, where I just don't have all that good feeling in my fingertips.
Right.
And also I'm a dude. My fingers are, I mean, not that big, but I got a little bit of like the fucking man hands thing. I'm not good with little things.
I like to load them with a scoop. I don't care which capsule it is. A scoop usually helps. So
I'd be better with a scoop. That's true. Yeah. There's loading systems like the packs. Like even though the packs is one of the worst to use with capsules.
That's the bud cup. Yeah.
Yeah. But the bud cups, you can load the bases of the bud cups in this tray. Yeah, here. Jeez. And
more fun. More fun. Troy loves these things.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I made a video about these years and years ago. But yeah, you put the bud cups there, and then you grind your weed. You put your weed there, and then there's a little scoop rake thing that you can drag it back and forth to fill and tamp them all, and then put your caps on, and then you put them all back in this little thing, and then you got 6 of these on the go thing, like easy to load bowls for the packs. But it's the packs, it's conduction, so it's an insulated conduction system. You end up vaping 2 sessions just to get through the entire thing. Unfortunately, just the nature of the beast with a conduction vape.
Agreed. You're on. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. I'm going low at 356 here. Where are you starting at 410?
I started at 385. Thanks.
Oh, right on.
Thanks. I was actually surprised by the amount of vapor, but it had plenty of time to heat up. You know, that wasn't. I didn't heat it up, or I didn't hit it as soon as it was ready. So I'd actually say that performance right there wasn't hindered all that much by the capsule.
Mine was a ghost hit, but it was all taste hit. Nothing you could see. It was there, but I'm probably going to have 1 or 2 more of those before I get what I normally get on the first hit at this temp. But I'm enjoying the flavor. I perfectly would pack it this way and start at this temperature to do a long, slow, chill session. That's kind of what I'm looking at here.
How many hits do you think it's going to make a difference? Like how many hits per nug you would get versus that same nug that you put in the bowl?
It'd probably take me 3 or 4 hits overall to get this to do what the native nug in the bucket would do. You know what I'm saying? Like to extract the same amount. I mean, I'm still kind of not getting a whole lot of vapor off this at 356. But again, that's mostly nugget. It's because of the nugget, and I don't care. I like this kind of shit.
Are you capsule users in the chat doing whole nug or are you doing pre-ground?
I'm bumping up to 383 now. I've had some good flavor.
Ground. Anyone doing ground with concentrates? Like putting dabs in their capsules?
That's a great idea. I like that. That's great. This is starting to do what it should do.
All right.
This tastes very chocolate coffee-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I love these. The nuggets in the capsule, it's a real light, tasty session. And it kind of preserves the taste throughout the session. I like it. I'm going to keep going on this for a little bit here. Have you bumped up to the 400s yet?
No, but I need to. So I just did it right now. And it's ready.
This sweet is amazing. Now I'm getting a little bit of caramel on it.
Oh. I love it when you get different flavors out of the same shit, like just a different progressions of the vapor extraction.
It's yummy. The fuck is that?
What strain are you hitting again?
Oh, I'm doing James OG right here. That's the last nugget of James OG.
From Snowtill?
Yep, it's the very last bit.
Holy cow.
After this nugget, when I pack more capsules, it'll be time to grind.
Wow. My Snowtill was gone so long ago.
Yeah.
That gives me the feels. I wonder what he's been up to. We should talk to him. What do you guys think about Joe Snowtill? You remember Joe Snowtill?
Yeah.
Should we have him on again? I remember people were saying we should have him on again when he was on.
He's fun. We've had him on twice, and both times I had a great time.
Yeah. 200%. Yes.
Right on.
There's at least 3 votes. 4 votes for Joe. 5, 6, 7. We need to send him some hydro.
What?
We need to get Sneaky Pete back on too.
True.
The best thing about Sneaky Pete is like we can get as high as we want, and then Sneaky Pete can just like run the show. Like he just like can just do all the talking. We can start high, and then bring on Sneaky Pete and let him do the show. We should get Sneaky Pete and Lee on together, and then just leave.
The Lee and Pete show. That's funny.
That'd be funny to set up a stream where we have both of them, and then we don't show up. We just flip the switch, and then they both go live. What the fuck?
What's going on? No, they wouldn't even know they're on. That's the funny part. They would just be on, not even know it. We
could just start the stream and dip as soon as.
Dude, I streamed on Planet of the Vapes yesterday, and I was giving away a vape. And as soon as I said, "Okay, guys, let's go ahead and have this second giveaway. Let's get your vapes," I reached over for my mouse and hit one of the buttons here, and it was the back button for the browser, and it literally sent me right out of the StreamYard studio, and it just went boom black, and I was like, "Oh shit, man! This is the second time this has happened to me, so at least I was prepared." And I went back in probably within 15-20 seconds. I got back in there and ready to roll, but yeah, it went dark for a little bit. I was like, "Oh, sorry, man, hit the fucking button. I got to get rid of this thing for that." Or no, I guess I could, if I can figure out how to program it, I could probably keep it and not have to pay a problem. It's got buttons everywhere, man. There's buttons all over the fucking place. I don't know these buttons. It's two.
Yeah. I got a million fucking stories of computer mishaps related to buttons and bad habits. I know I already told you my favorite one. The Pornhub one.
Yeah.
I thought of that the other day, actually.
Is your bowl done? You still going?
It's still going, honestly.
Mine could probably go a little longer, but I'm not. It's now finally, after a while at 410, starting to turn, get that roasty that I don't enjoy.
Yeah, it's pushing it for me too. It's getting a little bit harsh in the throat, but it still tastes like cherry.
Cherry, not cherry.
What?
Tastes like cherry, not Jerry.
Yeah, it definitely tastes like cherry, not Jerry.
That's fine.
Gee, that's funny. I went and got Filipino food the other day, and we were like the only person in the restaurant, ordered our food, and we were sitting there waiting for our food to be ready. It was a to-go order. And we're sitting there, and then I see the lady come out holding 2 bags of food, and I'm like, "It's got to be me, like the only one here." You know, I stand up and I kind of start walking over there because she's not looking at me or anything, and she goes, "Order for Joy," and I'm like, like for Troy, and she goes, "No, Joy," and I'm like, yeah, is it crispy pata? And like, yeah. And she's like, "Yeah, it's for Joe." And I'm like, yeah. And then my wife is like, it's probably for Troy. He's a dude. He's a guy.
Was it Filipino?
It was Filipino. Yeah. So then
of course, yes. Okay.
No, and then my wife was like, "You have to say Troy." I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's fucking great. So you were Joy. Joy?
I've been Joy with the J, but I've also had it happen where they put down Choi, like CHOY.
Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my dosing capsule a minute to cool down. I just pulled it out, and I give it a minute, and then I'll open it up. We'll pull the nugget out and see how it looks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hits. Normally, I would cash a bowl on that thing in like 5 or 6 hits. I took a lot of hits on that because it was a cap, mostly because it was a nugget. What did you think of your session?
It was okay. It would have been shorter with just straight putting the herb in here. Like it would have been extracted more quickly.
Okay.
Like the capsule elongated it, you know. But
Yeah.
maybe it may have made it smoother. You know?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like it's entirely preferential on the effect of the capsule to the session. Like for me, I prefer the herb. Like I prefer the way that the vape performs is straight naked, putting the herb right in the bowl.
Right.
But it's very much and acceptable to prefer the way that the capsule performs. You know, like there are pros and cons both ways to the capsules, right? Like the vape stays cleaner, but it doesn't stay perfectly clean. Like I want to dispel the myth that using capsules makes your vape stay perfectly clean. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's for sure.
Mouthpiece still gets needs maintenance, but it ends up being more oily and less bitty. Like the capsule helps hold some of that shit in. So but you'll still have to clean the mouthpiece. The oven you'll clean like normal, but not nearly as often.
Yeah.
But then the capsules you'll deal with. Like this capsule is ready to handle. Let's check it out together here.
Okay.
So
Let me make you big.
what's in my way? That's in my way. Let's do it like that, and I'll get you over here. So that's the capsule that I just vaped. We'll take the lid off. There's that looks real dark. Let's see how it comes out. That was a whole nugget that I pushed in that was the James OG, which is fairly green. So that I'm gonna just crush one real quick. See, that shit vaped all the way through. Like I really like I like how that shit comes out. You just crush it and look, and it's I've never when I really take a capsule all the way to the highest temp here, like I just showed you in this vape, and take it all the way to the top and finish it off in that, it always comes out like that. I'm always like satisfied that I got everything I gave a shit about out of there. And it was a nice, long, gentler, tastier session. If I want to quickly extract or get thicker, clouds, all that shit, I would never use a nugget to begin with. And then it's debatable whether I'd use a capsule. Ta-da! What's that, Charlie? Oh, a different look. That was kind of cool with the split thing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't done that in a while.
I got lost. I don't know where
we're here. We're back, man. We're back. Yeah, you're here. Well, that was it. We did the venti. I think the Stores and Bickle vapes are good with dosing capsules. I like them. They're great because they're aluminum. They rob less heat from the system than pretty much anything else we'll use tonight, because the rest of them are all going to be some kind of steel. And, this is a nice thin aluminum that quickly heats up and goes down. So it's a little bit of a different ride. I really like these, but they're the only ones like that. I do have a titanium one here, and we have some other materials, but the aluminum, then they're thin. Ant-Man here was asking about disposable ones. Stores and Bickle claims they're disposables. I never throw them away unless I've mangled the fuck out of them. When I mangle them, I try to put them back together and reform them, but sometimes you can mangle the fuck out of them. You can step on it and shit.
Yeah, I've always struggled to maintain the life of these little capsules. Usually I can't get them open without fucking them up. Like right now,
that's legit.
Gotta rotate it and wiggle it, and there we go. I got mine open without ruining it. But I've ruined so many just trying to get it open. Like
you really do. And then even if you reform it once you put it back together, it's really hard to get apart then. It's never as good as it was at first. So yeah, dude, it sucks. They're bendy, so but as long as it doesn't bend, I keep using it. Once it gets to where it's no longer going to work in its current form, then I toss it. But they are really cheap.
Yeah. Well, and after a few uses, they also get a little bit of a film, and they get a little harder to open and close.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably when it's time to give them an isopropyl bath.
Yeah,
get them cleaned up.
And it's nice. You just have to soak them. No big deal. Soak them and rinse them, and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just another part of the too tedious for me issue. Because I don't like doing that with any of my vapes. Like, I don't like doing the soaking with the venti mouthpiece, the venti cooling unit. I'd rather do the spray tech thing, like just spray alcohol in there and Q-tip it out. I don't like having extra parts for maintenance anymore. And doing these, like, you still got to like brush some flex out. You eventually, like, these are harder to maintain than the vape most of the time. All the time. In this case,
I agree. Yeah, in fact, in most cases, but in this one for sure. Yeah, I agree with that, man. I hadn't thought a whole lot about that. Like, for me, I never liked dosing capsules. It was all about the hit. I didn't like that they robbed from the system and did exactly what I intended to do in this session, which was slow it down and prolong the taste. And I got that out of this, and a dosing capsule can help with that. But typically, I'm trying to get the biggest hits I can, and so I want to put as much in. Not only do I want to not have it slow down, I want to. It's better to pack it native, but you can put more in when it's native, and I can't get around that. Like, there's no way around the fact that a dosing capsule is going to give you 15 to 20% less, at least, than if you just threw it straight in a bowl. So, I can't get around that part. Like, I'm not looking for smaller loads. If I were, then I would use dosing capsules because we have some that are pretty good with them. So, anyhow.
Okay.
But people love them. Like, I can tell you now, man. Like, the stuff we made at Planet of the Vapes, people love it. They get a lot of good feedback, and they get a lot of them. So, people love dosing capsules, man. They love them.
Well, Planet of the Vapes now has like this one's not the one. Shit, I grabbed the wrong one. The tight vac with the dosing capsule stack system. Can you show this off for the Lobo? Because this thing is very attractive. This thing is very attractive.
I have I was looking for this earlier because I have this the same thing as we have for the one in the Lobo over there, but I'll show you the one for the vape we're looking at now, which is the Stores and Bickle stuff. So this is the one that came first anyhow. So there's 4 columns here. This puppy lifts out.
Whoa.
Right.
Boy.
Voila.
Dude, that's 20.
I have 5, but it looks like you can put
It looks like it'll hold
7 over here.
Okay.
So it'll hold 24. I have 20 in it at the moment. And so this is for the person who's serious and really cranking their vapes. They're numbered. Fuck, I wish my lighting were better here. I had this set up earlier. I don't know why it's all fuckery. Where's a goddamn number? There's a number kind of etched into it right there. Not etched because this is just printed, but.
So Planet of the Vapes is selling these?
Yeah, they've got them for the Stores and Bickle thing as well as for the one and for the Lobo. For the one, there's 2 versions. One that holds a butt ton, and then one that holds about 12, plus has an open cavity for herb or ABV or whatever fucking OCD. Oh, we got a dab now because I said that. So, ECB is what I meant to say. I'm gonna call it on myself. And we're doing yet another dab, Troy. Sorry about that.
I've been trying to be so lenient. I've even been staying away from saying DCB. I've just been calling it spent weed.
Yeah.
It's like people have been calling me out on everything. Like I call it DCB. People are like, what? Why are you calling your AVB DCB? Yeah, and I'm like,
that's exactly right.
You gotta explain the whole thing. Like, it's not really sticking, you know. People.
It's hard to do, man. Especially when. Well, this will help. Dabs will draw attention to it, bro. So let's draw some attention to it.
If we called it bum.
Amusement. That's funny. Somebody up here mentioned Delta 3 Studios. Yes, that is their stuff like that. They're printing those.
What's a dub?
We just did that. Something used bud. Been used bud as bum. Oh, bum. What's dub? Oh, I don't know. To explain that. Duff. I've said duff a lot of times. I like that one. All right. Let's move on to another type of dosing capsule, man. What's next on your list?
Well, I think we have two different lists, to be honest.
What's next on yours?
I don't have a list of vapes. I had the show flow with the questions and topics, and the other vape with the capsule, at least, that I wanted to talk about and use was the Angus Enhance, because that one has the glass capsules.
Sweet. Let's set that one up. I've got it right here. That thing's great.
Yeah, this one's empty. At least there wasn't fucking spent weed in my Angus.
Congrats, bro. Dude, I'm really proud of you with that. Like, good job.
Yeah. You see how much was in my venti, though?
It was up there, man. Oh, shit.
You could tell that venti had been sucked on. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. Oh, my gosh. So, do you want... let me see if I can do something here. If I go back to... like, can you see what's up there clearly? That's what I'm trying to do, is get where you can actually see into it.
Let me make you larger and in charger.
Well, I wanted to get it set up and see if the brightness is good enough.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so maybe like that. Is that good?
Yeah, the back. Oh yeah, now it's good. Did you get a new camera?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't. It's just the same old issues that I run into. But anyhow, yeah, I was going to show these. This is the dosing capsule, and it's a glass cylinder with two metal end caps. This one is the bottom. There's no things to grab. This one is it goes on top, and you fill it with herb, and then it has little wings here that you can grab on and pull off. So this is one that I would fill with a scoop. This is my scoop. I had to nutmeg the camera to get the scoop. It was underneath there.
You had to wait, what? You had to nutmeg?
Nutmeg, that's like in soccer when you kick the ball between the guy's legs.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a term for that.
That's what we called it when I was in soccer back when I was in middle school.
What is going on? Why can't I put this fucking lid on? Son of a bitch. I dropped the lid.
Dosing capsules at work, folks. Troy loves them.
What the fuck? Where'd it go?
It's so funny. So there you go. I think with a scoop, it's pretty easy, especially when you get one that's about the right size, or you get used to the size of yours and know how much to load. But that puppy is good to go. That's a glass. It's a filled glass dosing capsule that goes in the Angus. Like that. Then we come back and put it on here like this. And make sure you get this shit on there. Like, there have been times that I thought it wasn't. It wasn't. That's good though. That's on. So All right, Troy. My Angus is ready and cooperating. How are you doing?
Good. I got a replacement cap from one of the spare capsules. I should have had my vape on, but I did not. Capsule.
Are you turning it on? You ready? What temperature are you going straight to the top?
I usually do. Yeah. Let's go straight to the top, especially for capsules.
Okay.
And I have not modified the temperature in my Angus yet, although I got the cable now.
I did. Yes, that's on my list of things to do.
Mine too.
For sure.
What's up, baby? We're up close.
Yeah, I thought kind of scoot you in a little bit here.
All right, who's got their Anguses out?
Not to be we're pulling out our Angus. I'm gonna get close.
Let's pull out our Angus. Everybody put your Angus up to the microphone.
Here's mine. I got the drop down publicity. I like this thing.
Oh, that reminds me. I set mine to the side somewhere, filled with water. I need to go clean that sometime soon.
For sure, man. We'll definitely keep that going. I like this thing, man. I like the hit. I like the form factor. Pretty cool. Easy to fuck with. I mean, this is the same as like the one in the Lobo and the V3 Pro, and there might be some others that I'm trying to think of the 12 millimeter ones that can go all around. So if you have any of those stems like Troy has, you can use it with the Angus. It's pretty cool. That's right in that.
Yeah. I dig it.
Yeah, maybe. Mine's solid. Does that mean it's ready and I just missed the buzz with all my mishandling? Okay.
Very tasty. It tastes like cherry. Taste those cherry terps.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, it took a few more puffs than normal to get the vapor going, I think. But
a lot of pepper.
That's what she said.
A lot of pepper I'm getting in this. Definitely a lighter session, and I think mostly because it looks like it's less than half the size of a bowl. I mean, it's a pretty thick outer ring, and that's the weighty part. So I'd be surprised if this capsule held even half what the bowl does. I hope that doesn't slide off. It won't, will it? It's pretty tight fit.
Yeah, seems like it's holding on pretty good.
All right. At one point, I told you have to make sure this fucking thing's on all the way. At one point, I had it on and turned a little, but it wasn't all the way. I didn't know it. And then as I picked it up and walked away, it and the glass I had on it fell and broke. I was like, oh, motherfucker. So just because I didn't have it all the way tight.
You broke a lot of those bowls, haven't you? Or a lot of those little bongs.
That one was a Gordito, actually, that I broke. I had that on there. I really like that on there, too. This thing's fogging now. It likes it. This feels like it's getting a little more aggressive than without. Like, I need to account for the fact that this is a lot of hits off portable vaporizers and what that's doing to how things feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's starting to taste like cardboard, unfortunately.
I like how you say that, cardboard. This feels like it's done, taste-wise. There, it's off. 5 clicks, it's off. I mean, that's it, man. That button is the whole interface. I kind of like that. It's pretty simple. a whole lot to know here. What temperature? What's the battery level? Is it ready? Is it on? That's what it'd do for you. All right, so I wanted to get this capsule out while it's hot because it felt like it was sticking last time. This glass can get sticky. And this glass is going to be hot, so I'm not about to open this up yet. It is right there. And so we can look at it. On the outside here, it doesn't look like any of it is roasted.
Hold up. Weed. The stem, if I don't have it pushed in all the way, I don't get all the airflow. I have to be mindful that the nipples line up with the seal.
Oh, do they fuck with the seal on this one? Because they don't on the. Oh, there's only one O-ring there. Yeah, good point. Yeah, with one O-ring.
Nippled stem, yeah, you gotta be careful on how it aligns. I thought I heard a little bit of the leak. Couldn't tell with the headphones, though, you know?
That's too bad. Yeah, with one O-ring, that won't do it. Like all the others have 3.
I can't even get it to leak. Oh, there. Not leaks again. Huh, must be just like one of those perfect align things.
It's about the depth. You got to have it at the perfect, like, has to be right on the.
Oh, yeah, and all the way in makes it leak, unfortunately. So you got to pull it out a little bit. You can
what if you
put it all the way in and then put it all the way out? Well, if I flip it, the other end is slightly bigger. Oh, but it also fits. But then there's a carb all the way down at the base.
Oh, that's one with a carb. Wow. Okay. Right on. Got you. So you have to cut. Oh, you got the balls in there. You're using that one. Got it.
Yeah. And then that little metal ring is hot.
Yeah. That's not going to work with the carb on there. I didn't really get a carb on it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's no bueno. Shoot. Ooh, I even got warm speed in there.
Yikes.
God damn.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. See how it does.
Yeah, let's check it. Let's check the capsule.
That shit open. It's sticky from a little bit of use, but the buds are coming out nice and easily.
Oh, you whole nugged again.
No. I did the flower this time. So.
Okay.
That is a real nice cook all the way through, bro. Like that's actually what I look for. That's very nice. Very nice. Let me see if I can get any shadows off it. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Looks good. That's how I do it.
Is it in focus?
Should be, because that's the one thing I did. Do you want me to check real quick?
No, if you say it is, I believe you, Jerry.
Let me see. It's let me see. Hang on. Yeah, I had it right on there. That's about it right there. So,
all right.
Might be able to zoom a little bit. That helps some. So there's a little bit of a zoom there.
Zoom.
There we go.
Zoom.
That's all you need. Oh, sorry.
Hey
there.
The wrong way. I went the wrong way. I need to do it this way. Well, yeah, it did look very even. Looked nice.
Yeah, nice roast. Real small load. So if the Angus is a little intense at times for you, then maybe that smaller load is what you need. But this is this is one way to do it. In my opinion, it definitely fully gets everything out. So if you're worried about the dosing capsule not extracting everything, that's where I would stop. So that's good. Nice.
Yeah. Mine's
But yeah, that's nice and dark, man. You got that trucking. And you're not overclocked, huh? Because mine wasn't that dark.
I have not modified, but I huffed on that one a little bit to make sure that I was getting it warmed up and getting it hot.
Okay. I just took a butt ton of hits, bunch of little hits.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I like those. I would recommend those for somebody who wants a much smaller load in this vape, and if they have a way to transport them. I'm not sure if they have that yet. If they do, then that's important. So, those are kind of cool. Again, if you like, this is one of the vapes that does work decently with dosing capsules. I think, as far as the vape goes.
Yeah. I think the Angus works well with dosing capsules. The Venti does, the Angus does, the Lobo, the Rogue, Planet of the Vapes 1. What's that other one? I don't have the Planet of the Vapes version. I have the X-Max version.
V3 Pro.
This one. Do you ever use this one with capsules?
I have it right here. Yeah. Ready to go. Actually, I have a green one with a capsule in it, not loaded, and a water pipe adapter, but I can put anything on it.
That's a cool little color combo right there. The green
Yeah,
vape with the
right?
blue
Just happen to have
WPA.
that. Voila. Up close. Oh, yes. Very nice.
Now, is that blue glass or is that blue plated glass?
It's electroplated.
So the glass is still clear, but it's blue plated on the outside.
Outside, correct.
And it hasn't chipped or wore off or anything.
I haven't had any wear issues with this one. This has been good to me. It's got some use on. I got some. Oh shit! I already switched over. I've got. I put some wear and tear on it. So not a ton though. I don't. I have so many of these, and you're probably like me, Troy. You probably have a ton of these that are dirty. Like you just grab one of the clean ones instead of clean it.
Yeah. I've been there, been through that.
Some glass like that. That's for sure, man. So anyhow,
okay.
We could hit this if you want.
I don't have the capsules for that one. I also don't have a battery in that one.
All right.
But I was gonna say that and the tiny mic.
I have that. Do you want to hit that?
I don't have a capsule for it, but
which one do you want me to hit? Tiny Mite in the chat. What do you want? With a capsule, Tiny Mite or the V3 Pro? I got them both ready. We'll let them decide. Because I could do either one. I like them both. Which one? Joe Mike likes the Tiny Mite.
What's the preferred capsule with the Tiny Mite?
It has one. The one I have is titanium. Came with my Purple Heart, which is what's this. It's also in a case that we showed before. So nobody's pushing for the V3 Pro. Everyone wants Tiny Mite too. One V3.
Right as you said that.
Right. Well, thanks, man. It needed something. Somebody had to represent the fucking V3, man. Way to go.
Fucking classic.
All right. So there's another V3, but it's probably not going to be enough unless we let you guys vote for 4 days. So both TM Tango's got the best answer. It took us a long time to get to both. That was pretty interesting. Nice, man. Both.
Dude.
Both. So I have this titanium capsule in here, and it's pretty much the same style of capsule as the one in Lobo, those things, and every other vape that uses that kind of. Oh, look, Troy, I got some goodies in here.
Hey, for once, it's not me.
It's not you this time. I thought I checked this. I checked some of the others and found this earlier in some. So this is not the first one today that had it. This is just the first one of mine that you've seen. Anyhow, my turn to maintain in front of the world, Troy, and see how it goes. So far, I'm throwing a bunch of shit around my desk, but it's working. Much better to do this when it's clean. I mean, when it's warm, but you also don't want to burn yourself. So there's a balance there. These fucking things. This is the worst part, is when I can see that there's some of those holes that are clogged a little bit. But I'm like, damn it, how do I get that out?
Dude, that bothers me too. That's one thing that I like about the Tiny Mite with the cooling unit. I can't see through the screen. So like I can't see through the cooling unit. So I can't see light through the screen anyway.
Gotcha.
So I never know when that screen's fucking filthy. Whenever I'm like, I should probably clean this, and I take it apart, I'm always like, oh my god,
No.
like I should have cleaned this a long time ago. Maybe I should start using capsules with the Tiny Mite just because of that.
Right? Hey, check this out. I need to do something.
Oh, you need to grind.
Yes.
Spin it, girl.
Yeah. When that's done, let's do the jingle, and then we'll grind.
I think you could probably. God, it's so hypnotizing when the camera does that frame rate thing where the frame rate lines up and it looks like it changes direction.
Right. Well, I'm going to cut us off now.
Good day, this is Betty White. Let's take some time to grind.
All right, we're going to hit this thing here. Is that what we're going to do?
All night.
Old mate.
You gotta give me a moment.
All right.
Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some
What strain you got?
Pink strawberry gelato.
Now I gotta grind some.
All right.
I just pulled out a nug, dude.
Now I gotta grind some.
Old mate.
old night. Now I gotta grind some shit.
Save 10 bucks, code Troy, enjoy.
There we go. It's about the. There you go. Everything's falling through now. It's ready. It's ready for use.
I want to know how long people's old mates are spinning.
Yes.
Who's getting a minute? Who's getting 2 minutes? Anybody getting more than 2 minutes?
I'm just going to scoop load this one, bro, right into the old bowl arena.
Scoop it, Jerry. That's the nice thing. If you don't have the capsule loading systems, you can just use the capsule as a scoop.
Scoop to do.
Yeah. If you're scoopless, like if you lived in a world where you only had the one vape and no scoop, then those capsules become scoops. I could see those scoops or those capsules becoming almost like a tool in the session. Here's how I dose. One scoop.
Right. Totally one scoop session. I'm going to triple click and on for my session mode. And I have this vape set to 7 right here. And because I have a capsule, well, actually, clearly the last load in here was a capsule. So I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit, not much, like just a smidge to get to 7. It was a little lower than 7, so I'm on 7 on there. And yeah, I'll capsule hit this one. Oh, do we still owe a dab?
Oh, because you called your DCB ABV or AVB.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Like, I don't know if we should enforce that anymore. But I do want to dab. I was actually, when you were grinding, when you were playing the grind jingle, I'm like, how hilarious would it be to come back with a hot banger like chirping?
Yes. And we have a dab song too. Like we have a dab thing, right?
We do somewhere. Is there a dab jingle or just one for like?
We have Sean Squish
for combustion, for like the combustion dab.
We have Sean Squish, which we could do. We have a Who's Ready to Dab. And there's Penalty Dab. So we do have a dab song. We should do that next time.
I mean, people looks like dab penalty just because. Penalty dab, penalty dab. People are calling for the dab, Jerry.
We could do both. We could do which one? Do you want to? It is a penalty dab.
I mean, oh, you're asking about the jingle?
Yeah.
I don't know because that's a combustion thing. We didn't combust. That we should only play that when we combust.
That's true.
I mean, that one's like, did you combust?
That's true. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. All right, so then we'll do we'll do and who's ready to dab is what we'll do. So
well, hold up. I think it's the first time I've seen it.
Right on.
Nice. Good to hear.
That's good feedback, man. Thanks. Okay, I'm done with this one. I'm gonna let that capsule sit and cool. And why don't you and I do a dab in the meantime? You like that?
Yeah, man. I think maybe a dab would be good to wrap it up.
Okay. That was a good session, by the way. The Tiny Mite definitely lowers the temp about a whole number when you use this dosing capsule, as far as if you want to get the same kind of hits. And that was a little longer, weaker session for me. I probably would, if I was paying attention more, I'd have turned it up probably to about 8 and finish that puppy off. So, but we'll see later how much it got fucked up after our dab. So, did you say wrap it up? Like, don't we have more to do, or are we wrapping up?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's just dab. So let's do this.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Ready to hit the dab.
Troy and Gary, who's ready?
Are you ready, Troy and Gary?
You would recognize this next dab from my favorite show.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ready to hit the dab.
It's awesome. That was awesome. I haven't seen that in a while.
Dude, yeah. I completely forgot to pull my banger because I was like watching. I'm like, oh, yeah, dude, this is...
Oh, I didn't pull either. I was just getting ready. I'm pulling the I was getting my shit ready, man. I was like,
Classic.
I was getting all my stuff out. But here we go. We're gonna shoot it. I'm at 700, so this fucker.
I'm at 650. Yeah, you keep yours hot. People were giving me shit for running mine so hot in the sesh. Like,
should I turn it down?
Nah, your choice, Holmes.
I just put it at 925 because you told me to. I figured I'm doing wrong with Troy.
That's what I run. But I mean, it depends on the banger too. Like, what banger are you using?
Filler maybe is the only difference between you and me. We're using the same banger.
Oh no, we're not. I'm using the Puke and Beagle Terp Slurper.
Long now.
Oh shit! I gotta get my terps out here. I'm at 550 already.
What have you been using that banger in this
for the last week?
Oh no, but you were using the same one as me not long ago, yes?
Oh yeah, in our last big stream for Derbs. Yeah. But right now, for the last week, I've been using the Puke and Beagle. This one right here.
All right, that's you at 533. Okay, yeah, that's a little different than mine. Right on. Oh fuck, my marble. I just got the fucking marble on there.
Jerry lost his marble.
Well, now my aim is telling me it's a different temperature. So there we go. Okay, that was one of those. That was one of those, Troy.
Yeah, dude. Hold on to your desk.
What? Hunch over and a what the happened?
Ow, that fucking hurt. Dabs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I want to go dab. I want to go back to dabs only for the rest of the month.
What the fuck? Oh, Jesus, Troy.
Jesus, Troy.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a cult.
It's a Troy and Jesus show.
We could change it to Jerome. That would be the Troy and Jerome. Thomas and Jerome. My middle name is Thomas Damien.
Which one is your middle name?
Both.
You got two middle names.
Well, yeah. The Damien thing came from the Catholic part.
Jerome is my legal name. What that's what is Troy your first legal name?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and then when I had to choose a confirmation name, like a saint's name,
yeah,
I went through the list and found the most evil sounding motherfucking one I could. It was Damien.
Right on. I like your thinking.
Yeah. Initially, they said no. I'm like, you said choose one from the book. I chose one from the fucking book.
Christopher wasn't on the list? That's fucking great, man. I love it. That's funny, dude. That's some funny shit. How old were you when that epic battle was going down?
Shit, I don't know. Probably. How old are Catholics when they get confirmed? Like 14, 15?
12?
When they're forced by their parents to declare themselves commit to the religion for the rest of their lives.
Right. Yeah, that age. What a joy. Oh man. All right. Oh, I gotta hit this hit the joint too. This is not a bad little ritual. I love this dab sponge. I'm using some of the same paper towels over and over again. So this is mostly at this point, the only thing I'm using is ISO. I'm not using any Q-tips. I'm using the same paper towels over and over again. You know what I mean? It's kind of like really cool that,
dude,
you know,
same. No Q-tips.
Mm-hmm.
I go through, I use the same paper towel for basically a day or two. Sometimes I'll have two or three in the cycle just to see how dirty they can get. It's crazy to see how the oil like spreads to the outside throughout the use. It's really neat. It's almost like art. Sometimes you see little pictures and faces and shit in them.
Nice.
This is how my desk gets dirty. I use the paper towel, capture the oil from the banger, and then I use the alcohol from the dirty paper towel to clean up my desk.
Oh no, you can't do that, bro. No, not on the desk. Like I fucked up and cleaned some things that I shouldn't have with that, but not the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that.
That's that. Well, remember the show started with like my desk is sticky. I think that's why.
Motherfucker.
I think that's why.
I'm gonna give this a last little squirt.
Been dabbing all week.
That'll do it. Troy dabbing all week. That's an appetite, bro.
I got little cuts all over my hands from Kitten and her kitten's little needle claws.
Aku?
Yeah, Aku.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A name I can remember. Who thought it would be Haku? Go ahead, really. Raise your hand if you thought that the name I would be able to remember. Haku. I can't remember names that well, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you remember my dog's name?
Dexter.
Yeah.
Dexter's awesome. All right, so let's open up this capsule I got sitting here waiting for a little fun. This is from the Tiny Mite 2 at a single temperature of 7 the whole session. Probably, I had about 4 or 5 smaller hits off this one. It wasn't like my one and done kind of a session. So, but so far this is looking like a nice mound of vape poop. How about that vape poop? We could do that. Okay, so this goes back to the vape. But anyhow, that's what we got right there. And that's great, dude. That's vaped all the way through. Tan, dark tan everywhere. No roast. I like it.
Nice.
Sold.
When that was not a whole nug, right? Because you did a whole nug first and then
Correct. I did a nugget in the mighty only, or the venti rather. And then I'm now grinding. And this was a ground herb in the dosing capsule, the titanium dosing capsule of the Tiny Mite 2 Purple Heart. How's that for a bunch of fucking variables?
Okay. That's plenty of variables.
How they pull that off? I don't know.
We covered all kinds of things, but randomly in a million orders. So what's left to nail down?
What's left to nail down is conduction vapes in general, unless there's any standouts, and the dosing capsule for the Hyperdyne that I have, even though they also have them for all the vape caps that I don't have. So, those are it, really the VAP cap, and take your pick of a conduction vape.
Yeah, in general, I would say that the conduction vape they kind of not very good with capsules in general, like the packs and then the Da Vinci. Like they just work best naked, native. You need that contact between the herb and the oven. I mean, you still get an experience with the capsules, and you can still do it. But I feel like they're the worst of the marginalized experience via capsule.
Yeah, they're for the very light sippers. If you really just want to and get nothing but flavor and a little bit of vapor for a long ass time, that's what they're for.
Additionally, the conduction vapes, like the packs and the Starry and the Da Vinci, to make those capsules work, you got to like pack them tighter than you would pack the Angus capsule, tighter than you'd pack the Venti capsule.
Oh, shit.
And then they're hard as fuck to clean. Like you vape them, and then it's like caked in there. You got to like pry that shit out. It's like it's worse. Like the convection vapes, the capsules are at least maintainable. Like you can open it up and dump it in your debowler. Like it's almost like emptying your vape. Not quite, but the conduction vape capsules are just packed so tight that they're too much of a pain. At least for me, I mean, like you gotta have some fucking patience. Like you're a fucking.
Like, do you pack your Angus, Troy? This is funny, man. Cumulative, man.
I don't pack it very tight. I don't pack the Angus like I want. I want the. There's not a lot of crazy intense power in the Angus. So I don't if I pack it too tight, then the herb in the first layer of convection will take up a lot more heat than is needed to vape the deep packed bowl evenly. So there's a certain amount that you have to pack in there to make the vape work in its sweet spot.
Yeah, and then when you overcook one side, you spoil the flavor of the whole load too quickly. So it's it's counter to what you're trying to do anyhow. So I'm kind of with you on that. If we were going to do a conduction one, I have the PAX ones for the Planet of the Vapes PAX ones. I have V3 Pro, but I have the IQ3 and the IQ2 somewhere. So I could do an IQ and or a PAX. Please don't make me do the PAX. And actually, the IQ is the one that has both stainless and a ceramic capsule. So we could use a ceramic capsule on the IQ if we wanted. What do you think of that?
Do you bang your cleaner?
I clean my banger or bang my cleaner. That's funny. I did clean my banger.
Okay.
I like how you said it though. Banging my cleaner. Banging a cleaner? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. So that's what I got, man. Like I've got the IQ3, the IQ2 that I would like to do, and I have the Hyperdyne.
Oh, you have the Hyperdyne with the capsule. I don't know where my Hyperdyne capsule is, man.
Yeah. What do you have with a capsule that you haven't done that you would like to do?
I have nothing more with the capsule that I would like to do.
What do you have that you did with a capsule that you would like to hit native to compare to?
I mean, I could do the Angus or the Venti. My Venti should be charged up a little bit more. Yeah, but look how much my Venti charged in just like the last.
Did you get 2 bars out of it?
Yeah, more than 2. I got 3. It's the 4th bar is blinking now.
Fuck, that was fast. Nice job, man.
Yeah, supercharger.
Love the supercharger. All right, so you do the Venti. I'm gonna do. Let me see. The IQ3 is here, and I want to see because I think it'll hold 2 of these fucking capsules. And these capsules are interesting, bro. Like, I've got them in their holders, which is cool because they're shaped like the IQ series of shit. So, okay, this one sounds like the ceramic, which you have to be careful with because as soon as you pull them out, the fucking lids are going to fall off. Yep, these are ceramics. You got to know what you're doing. So I just want to get you out. Give me the whole thing, dude. Don't just give me the lid. Oh, you got to pull you out, huh? There we go. Okay, so that's all I want is one. The rest you get back in there. This is an interesting capsule, man. Like, lots of little holes. Big hole on the bottom and on the top. The top lid has the same hole as the bottom. Look at the little shaping here with the thread. It's just a little, little knob on each side, little notch that you have to line up like that and twist. In theory, it closes because it twists and it closes, but those little fuckers easily twist and fall off. Once they twist over and you tip them, they'll just come right off. So that's my only complaint. Although they're thick, man. Like they take up a good amount of what I was going to vape. So they got that going on. Let me see. I've got the IQ3 here, and which is the wrong end. I'm going up the back end.
Whoa.
Right. Yeah, let's go this way. So I had this in there, which is what comes with there. So looks like they're doing the same shit. So yeah, I can use this in here. In this IQ3. Oh, fuck. Don't tell me I'm not going to get stuck. Okay, there we go. So this little fucker goes in here. And this, well, that's real close to perfect. It just wiggles a little bit. That's going to keep it in place. So, or I back it out and see if 2 will fit. But I think I'd have to remove the pearl to get 2 to fit, which I don't want to do. So I'm just going to go with 1. Unless you tell me I should put, does it hold 2?
I've never done it with 2 capsules, but I mean, the capsule is like the same size as the bowl spacer, so I don't see why it wouldn't work. You could do
no. I just tried it, and they're just a little too tall, so they're not half size bowls. They're 65% or something.
What if you tighten your pearl? What if you tuck your?
No, I put
ball?
It like I went. I'm always opening the wrong end on this fucking thing. And then I grabbed that. No, I went like this. There's one in there already. You can plop this in, and nothing's gonna. It's already poking out the top. So you get me? That's 2 capsules.
Yeah. Okay,
So
I get you.
it's only made for one. So, and I'm gonna take it out and load the little fucker.
They have a cool little capsule container as well, like the Da Vinci keychain that holds a couple capsules.
Oh, that's neat, man. Right on.
Or a battery. Like I remember the micro came with 2 or one that would hold like a battery, extra battery, or a couple capsules.
Right.
Or just a couple nugs. A couple nugs even.
They had the keychain caddy, I guess that was. It was just a tube that would hold all that, a couple batteries. Yeah. Okay, that's full. So it's going into the bottom. It's starting to poke out. So I'm not going to cram it in any more than that. Or should I? Because it's conduction, right? Let's fucking cram that weed in there, man. Let's cram it in. I'm going to cram this one. Right? We're going to cram that in that hole. I'm going to cram it in there. Cramming that hole tight. Because it's so small. Might as well cram it really tight.
Walk away. I take myself off screen for 5 seconds and come back, and Jerry's putting it in every hole he can.
Yes. And cramming it in tightly. Especially the small holes.
Look at this. Look what I have.
Ooh. Which one is it? Oh, the capsule holder, right? Exactly. Yeah, isn't that what I pulled this from, or is it different?
Oh. Did you show Did you show the little capsule holder off? The little metal one? Is that what you were showing?
I just pulled one of these out of it. I pulled this out of it, but actually show the hole, because I didn't slide the hole inside out and show everything. So that's perfect. Go for it.
I don't have any of them in
really
there.
Cool. It looks like a fucking Da Vinci.
It looks like a Da Vinci, exactly. It looks like it's got the same metal shell. And if you pull it out, you got 3 little holes on each side for capsule storage. And then it also has a little stir tool here. Doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, right there.
There's a stir tool down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stainless steel one here is pretty cool, Troy, because those stay in place. So when you load them with stainless steel, I like that setup. The ceramic is the one where they all fall out. So here, exactly like you said, you just pull them out and put them in, and then.
So you're saying mine's all gonna fall out.
If yours is ceramic, you're probably not gonna like this thing. It works great with the stainless steel because the lids stay on. Now the ceramic ones, maybe you could put them in lid first if you're ballsy, but then you might get a lid stuck in there when it pulls out without the lid. I don't know.
Yeah, looks like they're all ceramic. Yeah, well,
mine's packed. Are you loading that thing, or is it just me here?
Shit, no, I'm hitting my venti.
Oh, you're hitting the venti. Did you already do it?
Well, I turned it on and hit it once. Yeah.
All right, I got to catch up. I'm going to jack this all the way up on the temperature. We're at 430. We'll take it.
I got a mustard. Jerry's got to catch up. I got a mustard.
I love it. The mustard. You got to. Here, I'll move us back. There you go. Now all is good.
That's what was wrong. I was like, what is going on? Other than having to pee really bad and not knowing at all where we're at in the show flow card. And also being at like 14 out of 10 on a scale of highness and having to pee really bad. And yeah.
Well, that's adding up, huh?
It's all adding up.
I hear you. Mine just buzzed, but I'm gonna give it a little soak time, okay?
Yeah. Soak it.
I'm rooting for this one, so I'm going through and checking the flow here to see if we've missed anything. We're doing this now. Yeah, I pack this tightly. We're packing them tightly. What do you think about capsule material, Troy? Like we talked a little bit about aluminum. Now I'm hitting ceramic. Are you hitting ceramic too? No, you're hitting that. You're hitting aluminum. I'm hitting ceramic.
I'm not. I have tried the Da Vinci with the ceramic. I've tried the Da Vinci with the metal. I don't know if the materials make a massive difference on the conduction side, but I think on the convection side, there's a lot more potential to have influence on the vapor and the vapor signature. Like I know aluminum capsules in the venti will have a different performance effect than stainless steel capsules. Like I have stainless steel capsules and I have the aluminum capsules. I've compared those, and there's definitely a difference, and it's interesting. There's also like gold capsules and titanium capsules. I've not tried them, but I'd imagine that they would have a different effect on both flavor and the vapor signature.
Right on. This is coming across a lot like my venti whole nugget session. Real light, real tasty, same flavors, really nice.
You said that's coming across the same flavor as your venti whole nugget capsule session?
You got it, brother.
Whoo!
Well done. Who thought he was going to get that?
I didn't think I was going to get it. I honestly, I thought I was pulling every other word out of my ass. Like, I'm like, I think he said this. And then I'm like, you're right. Maybe may have been some on the fly deductive reasoning or something going on, but yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice, very nice. This is interesting because the dosing capsule itself is about 2/3 the size of the oven. And then the capsule cuts that down further. So probably another 35% off of that. And 2/3 of 2/3 is, I don't know what the fuck anymore. Somebody else do the math for me, but it's getting smaller. We're getting pretty small now. We're getting to less than half of a bowl in this. And I do miss the rest of it already.
Oh, shit.
Boof it right on Susie. Boof it.
One thing I like about the venti naked instead of capsules is I can load more. You can load a lot more in the venti when you're not capsuling it. You can almost overload it, and since your shit shrinks as it's vaping, it all falls into place.
Yep.
You know, like there's been times where I'd build up this giant venti bowl, cram it in there, and be like, "Oh my god, Jurgen would fucking be so mad at me right now." And I'd be vaping it, and when I go to empty it, I'm like, "Whoa, this is looks like normal now. It's just a filled bowl, you know." Like,
yep. And you could probably, you technically, you could probably, when you mount it, you could probably pack twice as much in there than when you're doing a capsule.
Yeah, I think so. I would agree with that. Twice as much. Twice as much with the mound technique.
Twice as much of the mound thing.
I love the mound technique.
Mound and shrink. You can do so much with this shit. See, thanks for the math. I need you.
Did you finish watching the Warrior, Jerry?
I have not been watching much of anything actually, and happy about it. No, nothing that I can think of. So no, I haven't. It's on my list, but my list is thinking. No.
Fair enough.
How about you? You watching The Warriors some more? Because I know you started it when we were talking about it before.
Yeah, I think I'm just finishing up season 2 right now.
I don't know.
And I think there are only 2 seasons.
So you're not really binging it. You're probably watching 1 or 2 a night.
Yeah. Yeah, and I usually watch it while playing fetch with Dexter.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's like Dexter is going back to relentless. Dude. Honestly, I think after Luna died, I think he had like a stroke or something, and we never realized it. Like, it's very mild, but there was like a few weeks in there where he couldn't play fetch anymore. Like, we didn't know if he was just too old or just not interested or just too dumb. Like, sometimes he would bring the toy and I would throw it, and he would just wander off and do a lap and go lay down. And he was just not into it at all, and it was a very different Dexter. And I feel like I had to train him again to play fetch. And now he's back to exactly how he was in the first 13 years of his life.
Driving you nuts.
Like, just relentless fetcher. Like before Luna, like before we got Luna, he was a relentless fetcher. Like I would throw the toy, he'd bring it back and just cry and just pester me until I throw it again. And I used to get to the point where like I would have to build it into my night. Like, if I want to watch a movie, I need to tire out Dexter before watching the movie. So I would like play fetch with him on the stairs. Like I would go to the top of the stairs and I'd be throwing the toy down the stairs. He'd be running up and down the stairs, playing fetch just to
still go for hours, right?
Oh yeah, and I would take him for walks and all kinds of shit too. And he'd still just be just like, let's fucking play fetch. He loves to try to hump his toy as well. And at one point,
and he humps his toy.
Yeah, yeah. He loves to hump his toy if he gets the chance. And I had this friend who figured out that my dog likes to hump toys, and he bought my dog this fucking chicken toy that makes this cluck sound.
I love those.
And it was the perfect size for him to nail. And oh my God, Dexter figured out that he didn't need anybody's help to hump this chicken.
Oh, nice.
He would pick up the chicken and he would put it on the couch and it would roll. And right as it was rolling off the edge, he would fucking latch onto the chicken and put his chin on the neck up there on the couch and just fucking go to town humping this little chicken. And the chicken will be like, I'd be clucking, and he'd just be like fucking nailing this chicken. And nobody would be around. Like, I'd be upstairs and I'm like, what is that sound? Run downstairs and it's Dexter humping this fucking chicken. So I had to, like, next time David was over, I'm like, dude, I'm like, this fucking chicken, gotta take it away. We had to take away Dexter's chicken because he was just nailing it. He was brutally raping this chicken.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, one time when I was throwing that toy up and down the stairs to tire Dexter out, my wife came around the corner at the bottom of the stairs and took a giant, heavy dog toy to the face.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was awesome. And then she got mad at me, hit me with the dog toy. And I'm like, the toy was like leaving my hand as she came around the corner,
That's funny. Yeah. Not sort of, yes, but yeah, I hear you on that, man. Sorry. Welcome to corner. Expecting that.
Seems to be an emergency outside. I don't know what's going on, but
you need to go. It's getting late, man.
It is getting late. I gotta pee, and there's fucking chaos. I don't know what's going
All
on.
right. We don't know any dabs, do we? We're all leaving on the dabs.
We're not doing any more dabs. We ain't got no damn. we ain't got no damn dog.
Okay, well, all right. So are you doing this or me? Oh, yeah, you set it up. You got this new way now, right?
Oh shit. I completely forgot. Yeah, it's already set up. So
yeah.
see you next Friday.
Yeah, you guys are great, man. We'll see you next Friday. We'll have something figured out. We already have a couple of things in hand with shoes. So we'll see you next Friday. We'll have a good time with this shit, man.
Yeah. Let us know in the outro comments what you want to see next week.